When I think back of when I had shop class, I loved that class. It was social, it was kind of kinetic, getting active, putting things together, learning some skills. What's different about this is I think it's a bit more empowering. There's a real purpose behind it. You're not just following somebody's plan, it's up to you and your team to figure this thing out and then develop a real solution in a limited amount of time. And that's pretty cool. My name is Gus Goodwin. I am teaching here at King Middle School. This semester, students have been faced with an offshore wind turbine project called the Windstorm Challenge. We started looking at similar projects by students from previous semesters. They analyzed them, they talked to an expert, they got into teams, designed their own solutions to this new problem, testing them along the way, modifying, tweaking it, and then communicating the process they went through, the design and engineering process, and eventually test them in the pool at UMaine. Exploring complexity challenges them to look closely at what they are investigating. You start off kind of looking at the parts of the turbine, but then it gets into the complexity part is how does it all go together? Besides just a blade spinning, they think of a whole system. Everything from what makes the wind, what makes the different parts of their turbine spin, and how that generates electricity and eventually lights the lights in your house. Beyond that, why does that even matter? Why does it matter to the world? I think without that, without exploring that complexity, they're just putting a project together. I hope a couple things. Number one, it exposes them to the world of design and engineering. The whole world around us is designed. I also would like to think that they have a belief in themselves that they can overcome what seems like pretty impossible stakes. Telling an 8th grader, you're going to design a floating offshore wind turbine in about 3 weeks and then go up to Orono and test it. Their first reaction was they were pretty shocked. They were like, what? You want us to what? So I would hope that through this process that they get a belief in themselves and they become really the ones behind their solutions. It doesn't mean everybody has to be an engineer, but it's really important that kids these days understand that they can make a difference and that they can change the world. And that starts with just little pieces of them solving their own problems.